Emergency now on
portions of TV23's internet provided by SWKO Wireless Internet. Covering the High Plains with news, weather, and information. From TV23 Studios in Sublette, this is High Plains Today.
Hi, everybody. It is Thursday. Happy February 1st, 2018. Welcome to High Plains Today here on TV23. On today's show, you know what? It's Rooster Roundup Day. We're going to be drawing for prizes and everything. We got representatives here from Dodge City, Finney County, Hodgeman County, Grant County, Liberal, and the Hugoton area. In the meantime, though, let's take a look at what's happening. The sentencing for Ruben Fernandez, accused of aggravated battery while he was in jail, was scheduled to take place Tuesday. But after the prosecutor in the case was found to have been the defendant's attorney in another case, the case is now set for a status hearing for February 8th. Tuesday morning, Fernandez's attorney, Kelly Premer Chavez, reminded the Seward County District Court of the defendant's arraignment back in November for the attempted second-degree murder charge. Now, those charges were dropped, and others had been dropped in exchange for a guilty plea in Fernandez's aggravated battery case. She said the prosecutor at the time, Colin Reynolds, has since moved to Great Bend to take a similar job. Premer Chavez then said the Seward County Attorney's Office had recently hired former County Attorney Don Scott to handle the case, but Scott had represented Fernandez in one of his previous cases. Now, the state was represented by Prosecutor Lane Freimeyer, who likewise had represented Fernandez in a prior case and had a conflict of interest. District Judge Clint Peterson said he did not want Freimeyer to proceed as the state's attorney and would appoint a special prosecutor at a later time. Republican Jeffrey William Collier promised a new day in Kansas yesterday, shortly after he was sworn in as Kansas' 47th governor. Collier served as Sam Brownback's lieutenant governor for 7 years, holding the post longer than anyone in state history. But he promised a tone change amid tension between the executive branch and the Republican-controlled legislature. He will finish the final year of Brownback's term while he runs for his own. Collier will address a joint session of the Kansas House and Senate next Wednesday. It's starting out as a dangerous year on Kansas highways. 31 people died in traffic fatalities statewide in the first 3 weeks of 2018. That's an increase of 93.5% from a year ago, according to the Kansas Department of Transportation. That comes on the heels of an overall annual increase in fatalities in 2017. The preliminary death toll for all of 2017 was 462 compared to 426 in 2016. That's nearly an 8% increase. Despite a state law requiring seatbelt use by drivers and passengers, about half the people killed in auto accidents weren't belted in. 2 Wichitans are accused of using an online site to sell a child for sex. According to the probable cause affidavit, the then 15-year-old girl met Christian Dixon and exchanged contact information when she was walking in southeast Wichita. The documents say Dixon posted advertisements on the site back page to sell the victim for sex. Now, the victim told police she went on about 50 dates that were the result of those posts. The affidavit says Jasmine Manuel also posted ads on Backpage and drove the victim down to Texas to have sex with men. Dixon and Manuel are charged with child sex trafficking. And a Wichita man is accused of calling and threatening the President of the United States. According to a special agent with the U.S. Secret Service, a call was made to the White House on January 26th by Brandon Koss. When an operator answered the phone, detectives say Koss said, "I'm going to blow up the White House," followed by several expletives. Investigators traced the phone number to a Wichita number they say belongs to Koss. During an interview, investigators say Koss admitted to calling the White House earlier that day, saying he was attempting to contact the Protective Intelligence Operations Center to report terrorism. Koss has denied making any threat. He is now charged with 1 count of making a threat against the U.S. president. He's scheduled to be in federal court in February. And you looking for something to do? Bats and their biology and value to people will be the subject of the Bat Fair from February 2nd, 4 p.m. to the 11th at the Kansas Wetlands Education Center in Great Bend. The fair will begin with a presentation by Sternberg Museum of Natural History zoologist Curtis Schmidt, who co-authored Bats of Kansas. He will give an informative report about several Kansas bat species, how scientists gather data on them, and the fight to save bats from a devastating disease. Following the presentation, children will be able to construct their own bats, complete a scavenger hunt in a cave, compare bat wingspans, and capture and measure their own bats. All right, sounds like a good time. You want to get out and hang out with the bats? Get to Great Bend. That's a look at some of the stuff that's happening out there. Back with a look at the forecast right after this.
You're watching High Plains Today on TV 23 with host Chris Jewell. TV 23's internet service and 4G live streaming provided by United Wireless. Coverage you deserve. Service you expect. United Wireless.
Watch these magnificent honeybees, staying busy pollinating the world and making honey while they do it. But these bees are suffering. The Wi-Fi in their hive is slow and buffers constantly. They struggle to watch their shows on Netflix and surf Pinterest. Bees hate that. So what do if you're a buffering bee? You switch to Pioneer Communications, who offer 50 megabit internet that's as sweet as honey. They've made the jump, and so can you. Pioneer Communications, your community connected.
College is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? Live on campus in a dorm where you can't sleep, with a roommate you can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with cafeteria food that you can't eat, or learn online at Independence University. On the porch with your puppy, in the kitchen with your kitten, on your bed with your bunny, your campus is wherever you want it to be. Heck, you could earn your degree while wearing your PJs or while eating BLT with your baby, because you don't go to college. College goes to you. Complete your courses around your schedule. That's Independence. That's Independence University. No alarm clocks, no snoring roommate, no loud parties keeping you up all night, no note on your door telling you to sleep somewhere else. Instead, learn online at Independence University. Get your degree, but keep your life. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate. Learn online from professional instructors with real work experience. You get professional support in school and employment assistance when you graduate. Independence U, for an independent you.
1-800-234-3025. Just think, what if we didn't have local TV and radio? Where would I go for local sports, local politics, a mayor, city council, stuff that affects me every day? How about health? Who's covering things that endanger my family? I need to know now, as it happens, from sources I trust, people in my community. No agenda, no bias like you find on cable and social media, just facts. For news I can trust, I stay local. Support your local station. Text TV to 52886 today.
Now, the local weather forecast for the High Plains.
Here we are looking straight north on the TV 23 tower cam today. See, there's a lot of clouds up there to the north. You know what? They're having a little bit of snow showers. Up around Hayes in the I-70 corridor, but nothing major happening. Let's take a look at the readings here at the station. It's 38 degrees. Relative humidity is kind of hot today, 70%. Winds are still out of the north-northeasterly direction at 10. Barometric pressure on the rise. Look at the current temperatures around the viewing area. You can see everybody is pretty much in the 40s down in the southern part. Well, now we got some warm air that's going to be blowing in here today. But it's going to eventually warm up from south to north. See Hayes still at 27, everybody else in the 40s and 30s. Current dew points, everybody's around that 50, 60, 70% area, everybody in the 20s. Not too bad on the winds today, and that's okay with me. Everybody is out of the north-northeasterly direction. You can see the windy spot, Medicine Lodge at 23. Everybody else in the teens or Garden City and Lamar, both way below, not even in double digits. Let's take a look at the highs and lows recorded at the Garden City Regional Airport. Yesterday we got to 51, short of the 79 record back in 1989. 24 when you walked out yesterday morning. That's a little bit better than minus 16 back in 1979. Yeah, nothing new in the bucket. All right, here's what we got in store for today. We're going to be 41 degrees. You can see we got a lot of clouds out there. Winds are going to stay pretty pleasant northeast at 9 to Tonight we're going to cool down because we do have a cold front sliding in. There's a high pressure moving off to the east, low pressure coming out of the mountains right behind it. We're going to get down to 19 tonight. Winds will still stay out of the east-northeasterly direction. And then tomorrow, we're going to warm back up. 51, mostly sunny. Winds are going to shift around to that southerly direction. That's what's going to warm us up. And it could be blowing up into the 20s. Then tomorrow night, not nearly as cold, 28 for the overnight low. Winds will still stay out of the south. Looking at 7-day, you can see, remember we had that chance of precipitation on Sunday earlier in the week? Gone. All right, because we're going to start warming up on Saturday. You can see you get up to 58, back into 40 on Super Bowl Sunday. Although you go further east, you could see some snow, you could see some colder weather. But back up into the roller coaster temperatures starting on Monday. All right, that's a look at the weather. You know what? We'll be back with the Rooster Roundup bunch right after this.
You want to feel connected, informed, included, inspired. So when important things happen, we're here. Your local TV and radio broadcasters. America's #1 source for news, weather, and information. On every screen in your life. We are broadcasters. Always here for you. Wherever here may be. Text TV to 52886. Tell Washington local stations matter.
College is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? Live on campus in a dorm where you can't sleep, with a roommate you can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with cafeteria food that you can't eat, or learn online at Independence University. On the porch with your puppy, in the kitchen with your kitten, on your bed with your bunny, your campus is wherever you want it to be. Heck, you could earn your degree while wearing your PJs or while eating BLT with your baby, because you don't go to college. College goes to you. Complete your courses around your schedule. That's Independence. That's Independence University. No alarm clocks, no snoring roommate, no loud parties keeping you up all night, no note on your door telling you to sleep somewhere else. Instead, learn online at Independence University. Get your degree, but keep your life. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate. Learn online from professional instructors with real work experience. You get professional support in school and employment assistance when you graduate. Independence U. For an independent you.
1-800-234-3025. 40 million. That's the number of free phones still available and the number of how many Americans can still get prescriptions free.
Free could be wonderful.
That's why I'm still working at 77 years old to pay off my prescriptions.
I needed to have a prescription filled and I had to leave because I couldn't afford it.
Call now and see what's available for you. Free prescriptions. Over 10 million people get prescriptions free, and the program has expanded so another 40 million can. Free dental. Over 15,000 dentists have provided over $330 million in free dental work. Free cell phones. 40 million free cell phones are still available with free minutes and more.
Free cell phone would change my life right now because it is something I cannot afford to get.
Medical supplies like back braces, knee braces, and diabetic supplies may be covered too. The free RX Plus hotline has saved callers over $12 million on their prescription costs. These free programs are now available to 40 million more people. Call now.
Cook foods to the right temperature using a food thermometer. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
And we're back. It's Rooster Roundup. All right, I am joined in studio today by 6 lovely ladies. We added one from last year because we did this last year too. But Sally Fuller, she is with Visit Liberal. You got Leanne Seiler, Hodgeman County. Jenay Wallace, this is your first time here, isn't it, Jenay? But welcome. She is from the Dodge City Convention and Visitors Bureau. Caitlin Matile from Finney County. Maireta Hauser, Ulysses, Grant County. She does everything over there. And Alisha Owens, she is Hugoton Area Chamber of Commerce. Right? Did I get all that right?
You did really good.
I didn't even have to look at my card.
I'm impressed.
Wow. All right. Okay, ladies. So this started, we did this last year, right,
Yes.
Alisha?
Yes.
This is the second annual. Now, give me a little 411 of all the viewers of what we're actually going to do today. with the Rooster Roundup stuff?
Well, we're all going to just take a drawing out of however many names we had turned in of the banded birds, one per county, and I believe that every county offers $500 in chamber bucks, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the first part. Now, but this also gets started. Oh, and Finney County, they had a special deal because Caitlin, you guys had an offering for $1 million bird, right?
A chance for $1 million, yes.
But you said all the birds around it got shot, but nobody turned in the $1 million bird?
Nope. No 319.
Okay. All right. So everybody released how many birds per county? 50. Okay. So you have 50 birds, and you all had different colored bands. And then once they got shot, they turned them into you guys.
Yes.
And now, dun, 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 we're going to start drawing for all the winners. And you don't have to be present to win because, boy, we'd have a full studio. You don't have to be present to win, but you win $500 in chamber bucks for your organization. Okay. And they'll be getting a hold of you if you want. All right, so who wants to go first? All right, Sally. All right, I'm going to draw them, but they're going to read them because I would screw this up. All right, here we go. I'm not looking. Do I have one? All right. Yes. Who you got, Sally?
Terry Tanking from Liberal, Kansas.
Terry, I know Terry.
There you go.
All right, Terry Tanking, you win. Go over by they're over by Dorothy's house in Liberal. They're really easy to find.
Yeah, he knows. He had to come there to turn his band in.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that makes sense. Okay, all right, Leanne Seiler, she is with Hodgeman County. Okay, here we. Oh, this is different. I get to pull out the band. This is the actual band. All right, and that is. I'll give that to you.
Band 350, and that goes to Charles Kinney from Wellington, Kansas.
Charles, Wellington, good job. All right, but here's a quick little thing with Leanne's birds. You had a bird turn.
Traveler. We had a lot of travelers.
Hodgeman County up here, right?
Yes.
Seward County, Liberal down here.
Fast bird.
You had a bird from Seward County, one of Sally's tags.
We did. We got it back to her, so it was drawn for theirs, and we got 3 from Caitlin, 3 from Finney County. So they all.
You guys did. They didn't teach their birds how to stay home. Did anybody else get any of yours? That's not right.
Not this year. Last year.
Grant County, but that was it.
Okay, Caitlin, you got some of Maireta's.
Mm-hmm. Birds don't read the county lines.
Evidently not. All right. Okay, next up, we're going to go with Jenay Wallace. She's with the Dodge City Convention and Visitors Bureau. All right, what do we got here? Okay, I'm going to go down here.
I got ours in baggies, so.
Well, yeah, you didn't want me to get covered
that's
with,
right.
like, pheasant stuff.
Okay, the winner is Matt Turley from Baxter Springs, Kansas.
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Baxter Springs. You'll be getting a hold of him.
I
Right?
will, yes.
All right. Okay. Okay. I'm going to step over here, guys, between you. All right. I don't want to. Jenay, you need to get taller, kid. All right.
Pick
All right,
wisely.
Caitlin. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Okay. Here we go. Here's the Finney County. It's not the $1 million bird, though. Sorry.
Charles Brannum from Owens Crossroad, Alabama.
Alabama.
Awesome.
Okay, that's the first. Now, last year I think we had a win. Alisha, didn't you have one from Florida last year?
Yeah, Fort Walton Beach.
Okay, so this year, Alabama, so far, the one that's furthest away.
Yay.
All right, now, this is a new deal for Maireta. Maireta,
Yes, sir.
this is the Grant County, no, it's Ulysses area. Help me.
Grant County Chamber of Commerce and Tourism.
Tourism, I knew it had more than just whatever.
Small
And-
towns, we have to wear a lot of hats.
Put a lot of shine on
And
it.
I have a new orange hat, and it has all 6 of them on there. Okay, here we go. That's just a little jingly thing. All right, there you go, lady.
Okay, you're going to make me read this
Yes.
little writing.
Yeah, because I don't have my faraway glasses on.
323.
323.
And I didn't open it up enough. Hold on.
Oh, suspense is just, it's tension. You can cut it with a knife in here.
323 belongs to Kody Garvin out of Garden City, Kansas.
Garden City.
That's
He,
one of
he
yours.
turned one into ours too. So
did.
he got around, yeah.
The birds and Kody.
I'm not sure how the way you said that or not, but anyway. Okay, now we're going to go with the Hugoton Area Chamber of Commerce, but Alisha covers all of Stevens County. And now, if you follow Alisha on Facebook, which I highly recommend, and the Stevens County Chamber, this year you've hunted and everything before, but this year you got your first pheasant ever.
I did, just Sunday.
Yeah, nothing like cutting it close, and your first quail.
Yes.
All right, and you're going to mount them and hang them in your living room.
I actually am.
No, Alisha, if you know Alisha, that doesn't surprise you one bit. All right, okay, let's see what we did in Stevenson County. You could
just get one. They're kind of stuck together.
All right, fine.
Trevor Webster. And I didn't bring my
We don't know where Trevor's from.
Hold on, I can tell you.
Okay.
He is from Pretty Prairie, Kansas.
All right, so we had a lot of, you're the only one that had a local person.
We're going to pick again, Terry, man.
We could.
If he's watching, he's like,
Terry,
they better not.
Terry, Sally said that we can pick again and that you do not get the bird. All right, okay. All right, Jenay, what do you think of this whole mess?
It's a great mess. I think it's just a great contest to bring people to Southwest Kansas to hunt. You know, it's a wonderful place to hunt, and the more people know about it, the better. So
were birds down? Was the bird population down this year? Everybody was talking about birds being down and not. You don't think so?
It depends on who you talk to. I had some hunters who didn't see it, and then I had some hunters who didn't have any problems at all.
Well, obviously, ones especially. Well, who's the guy that won? That turned one in and won hers.
Oh, Kody?
Yeah, Kody. Yeah, Kody didn't have problems.
He didn't have a problem, no.
Not one lick.
No.
Okay, all right. So you guys going to do this again next year?
Absolutely.
Okay, so this was 50 birds released in each one of y'all's counties, correct?
Right.
Okay.
So we got 13 bands back.
Okay, is that up or down from last year?
That's up a little bit from last year. I think we only had 11 last year.
All right.
But obviously one of our birds.
Well, yeah, I was a traveler. Jiminy cripes. Okay, and Leanne, you said you were down just a little bit.
I was down. I had 9, but only 5 of them were mine.
Well, but yours evidently were related to Sally's because they all left the county, probably, right?
True.
Okay, and Dodge City, how'd you guys do in Ford County?
we had 14 with our Rooster Roundup contest, and then we had a bounty bird contest as
Oh, you did?
well, just in Ford County. I think a lot of our communities had our own little contests as well, and we had 24 turned in for our bounty bird contest.
Okay, so what was the bounty bird? How did that work?
It's very similar to the Rooster Roundup, except that everyone gets a prize, and our prizes range from $14 cards for the Long Branch Lagoon Water Park to
always fun.
Yeah, and to hotel stays, and they had gift certificates from the Boot Hill Distillery and just lots of great stuff.
Good stuff. All right. Okay, $1 Million Bird lady.
We had 14.
Okay.
Which was up a little bit from last
All right,
year.
so, and the $1 Million Bird, you said it was tag number what? 319.
319.
And you had turned in 317, 318, 320,
We had 320, 322.
321.
Yep, everything around it. But no, there's probably a rich coyote out there somewhere.
Either that or it's in Hodgeman
Right,
County.
or else it took flight elsewhere. It's nowhere in Finney County that anyone could find. So
You think you'd do the $1 Million Bird again next year?
most definitely.
All right, we'll see. All right. And so how was the first go around for you in Grant County and Ulysses?
We had 7.
Okay.
And we did give...
You don't have anything to compare it to.
I don't. We did give everyone some Ulysses bucks. Everybody that won got $10 of Ulysses bucks to spend before they went home. And our lucky Garden City guy is going to get 500. So
Okay. All right. And the Great White Hunter over here, Alisha.
We had 14.
Okay.
Down 2 from last year. We had
3.
We had
yours
17.
banded that you
It was
got?
not. I was bummed, but then I thought, could I really turn that in?
that'd be good. That'd be good.
Somebody would think that I had like the in or something.
I draw Alicia's name for the 500. That would be nice.
I'm going to strive for that next year.
All right.
Because I don't go with them. I think you go with them when they turn out your birds, right? I don't.
did for the $1 Million
and I don't even want to know where it's
Oh,
where
you
they
wanted
drop
to
them.
know for sure, huh?
Security purposes.
Okay. All right. Security purposes on the $1 Million Bird.
Yes.
You went with them when they
Yes.
turned it out.
Yes.
All right. Maybe, okay. Here's an idea before we get out of here. I'm just going to throw this out to them. Maybe they should all do $1 Million Bird and we could see what happens.
Find sponsors for us and I'd
Just
be glad
throw it. No, I
think this station should sponsor them.
There you go.
I don't know if we'd sponsor it, but we'd sure help you promote it. We'd sure help you promote it.
Well, you help us pay that $1 million if they get it.
No, but I could find you an insurance guy.
And I feel like we should do a longest tail feather again. That's something that we used to
Okay.
do. Yeah.
All right.
Because I had a call and I had to look up what the state record was. Somebody asked me if we still did it. They came in. They did not bring the tail feather. I don't know how they measured it. If they like plucked it out of the bird and measured it. They said it was 32 inches.
That's a long tail feather.
Yes, our biggest in Stevens County was like 27 and a half, and the state record is Or maybe ours is 24 and a
All right.
half and the state record is like 27. So.
All right. Sally, Leanne, Jenay, Caitlin, Maireta, Alisha, thanks for coming down. Let's do this
Absolutely.
again.
Absolutely.
All right. I'll be back with some more right after this.
College is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? Live on campus in a dorm where you can't sleep, with a roommate you can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with cafeteria food that you can't eat, or learn online at Independence University. On the porch with your puppy, in the kitchen with your kitten, on your bed with your bunny, your campus is wherever you want it to be. Heck, you could earn your degree while wearing your PJs or while eating BLT with your baby, because you don't go to college. College goes to you. Complete your courses around your schedule. That's Independence. That's Independence University. No alarm clocks, no snoring roommate, no loud parties keeping you up all night, no note on your door telling you to sleep somewhere else. Instead, learn online at Independence University. Get your degree, but keep your life. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate. Learn online from professional instructors with real work experience. You get professional support in school and employment assistance when you graduate. Independence U, for an independent you.
1-800-234-3025.
40 million. That's the number of free phones still available and the number of how many Americans can still get prescriptions free.
Free could be wonderful.
That's why I'm still working at 77 years old to pay off my prescriptions.
I needed to have a prescription filled, and I had to leave because I couldn't afford it.
Call now and see what's available for you. Free prescriptions. Over 10 million people get prescriptions free, and the program has expanded, so another 40 million can. Free dental. Over 15,000 dentists have provided over $330 million in free dental work. Free cell phones. 40 million free cell phones are still available with free minutes and more.
Free cell phone would change my life right now because it is something I cannot afford to get.
Medical supplies like back braces, knee braces, and diabetic supplies may be covered too. The free RX Plus hotline has saved callers over $12 million on their prescription costs. These free programs are now available to 40 million more people. Call now.
Okay, are you a Chiefs fan? Well, if you are, guess what? Alex Smith has a new home. The Chiefs have reached an agreement to trade their veteran starter of the last 5 seasons to the Washington Redskins. They got a pretty good deal for him, though. They're going to get a really good cornerback that we really need and a third-round draft choice. And he's going to make a lot more money. I guess we're going to throw everything in the hat on Patrick Mahomes. All right, let's take a last look at our weather before we get out of here. It's still 38 degrees. Relative humidity, 68%. Winds are out of the northeast at 7. Barometric pressure is on the rise. All right, it's not going to be very warm today. Only a high of in the lower 40s. We're going to warm up into the 50s tomorrow, drop back down into the freezer a little bit on Sunday, and then warm up again next week as the roller coaster continues. There's not much precipitation in the headlines either, so see you next time.
Keep up to date with the latest information from TV23 on our Facebook page, KDGL TV.
Selfless service is the principle that guides Army National Guard soldiers to be ready whenever disaster strikes. They have a stake in the well-being of the neighborhoods where they live and work. They train part-time to be ready to serve at all times. Selfless service. It's what inspires the men and women of the Army National Guard to be part of something greater than themselves. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more.
Are you getting the most out of your Medicare plan? Are you sure? Many people with Medicare are eligible for plans that include extra benefits in addition to those found in original Medicare. Benefits like dental, vision, and prescription drug coverage. Call now to see if you're eligible to enroll. The consultation is free with no obligation to enroll. In addition to hospital and medical coverage, at no extra cost, you could also get coverage for prescription drugs, dental, hearing, vision, and more. In many areas, plans with benefits are available with $0 copays for many services, $0 monthly premiums, or $0 deductibles. That's hospital, medical, prescription drug, dental coverage, and more included in one plan with premiums that may be as low as $0 a month. Call now to see if you're eligible to enroll. The consultation is free and there's no obligation to enroll.
Call 1-800-521-3583. That's 1-800-521-3583.
college is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? Live on campus in a dorm where you can't sleep, with a roommate you can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with cafeteria food that you can't eat, or learn online at Independence University. On the porch with your puppy, in the kitchen with your kitten, on your bed with your bunny, your campus is wherever you want it to be. That's Independence University. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate.
1-800-274-8142. Of TV23's Internet, provided by SWKO Wireless Internet. Covering the